In swinger towards the back post, and it's in. Wolves did not defend the box well at all there. It's a really poor start, a really poor goal to concede, and it's Wolves 0, Nottingham Forest 1.
Just such a deep ball from Mustaki. And they're like statues in there, Wolves. Half zonal, half picking up. It's a pretty scruffy finish, but Brohan won't mind.
Here is Beth Merrick, dispossessed by Smith. Here's Rowe. Driving into space, plays it through to Claypole, brilliant ball, round the goalie. And Nottingham Forest have a second. Aimee Claypole, brilliant finish, slick attack. Wolves undone at the back. Wolves 0, Nottingham Forest 2.
Yeah, Merrick was waiting and waiting and waiting for support, but they get bodies around it, and how clinical is this? The intelligence of the touch to come inside, and she just strayed off in the last opportunity. But 10 years at Chelsea's, you bet that she's going to be cool and calm and composed in that moment, Claypole.
Batty, in it comes, in swinger, nodded on, and Batty with a brilliant save to keep the clean sheet. Best chance of the game so far for Wolves, and that is a shanked effort from Worsey.
Oh, the sun really is a factor, isn't it? Difficult to know where your bearings are, but she gets it just about right, tips it onto the bar.
Anna Morfitt to deliver. In it goes, and the flick on is in! And Wolves have a goal back! Big moment in this game. Put into the 18-yard box. The flick on header beats Batty. Wolves 1, Nottingham Forest 2.
Oh, the two centre-backs combining. And that has got everybody here on their feet.
It goes to Kirsty Smith. Wonderful ball to Almquist. Through on goal. Great goalkeeping from Brooks. Off her line really quickly to snuff out the danger.
Perfectly timed run from Smith, and what a save that is.
Sims out to Merrick. Lifts it goalwards for Greengrass, who couldn't get the flick on. Comes back, and Williams nearly scoring a worldie.
It was a poor pass out to Merrick, to be honest. In those moments, the ball has to be in front of her, where she can gallop onto it like we know she can. But actually, it's a hopeful ball forward.
In it comes from Morfitt. On it goes, brilliant save from Batty. She would have been unsighted, saw it late, got down low. Good hands.
So Carly, a 2-1 win today. Your thoughts on that performance?
Pleased that we've got through to the next round. That's the most important thing in these competitions, particularly the FA Cup. You know, it's the magic of the cup. Anyone can beat anyone on any given day. Wolves were a really good opponent. We knew they were going to be really difficult to play against. I think disappointed with our overall performance. I think we were way off the standards that we expect in all elements of our game. But like I said, you know, in these types of games, the main thing is that when you're not playing well, you can still come out with a win. So we have to take the positive from that.
So another goal from a set piece, same as last week. How pleasing is that for you?
Yeah, brilliant. We said that we need to start converting these. We have some really great set piece takers, but we're not quite converting those chances on a regular. I think nice to see 2 on the bounce now, back-to-back games. But then on the flip side of that, we've conceded what I deem to be quite a cheap set piece as well. So yeah, positives and negatives, I suppose.
Another goal for Aimee Claypole today. How impressed were you with her?
I thought Aimee was brilliant, a well-deserved player of the match. I think when we're probably operating at way below our levels, I think she was the standout. You know, she never stopped working. She was always running in behind, always threatening when she dropped in. So she secured the ball, trying to win aerial duels. I thought her output was excellent. She deserved the goal that she scored. She's been doing that in training. She makes wonderful movement in and around the 18-yard box. She does never stand still, and you've seen that with the goal that she converted. So no, pleased for Aim. Pleased that she's a Nottingham Forest player, and yeah, well deserved a Player of the Match award.
Then next up, our final fixture of the year against the league leaders. How tough a tie is that going to be?
Yeah, really difficult. You know, they're very hard to break down, and then on the other side of that, they'll convert one or two chances that they have, and then when they are in the lead, they're really hard to to open up and try and score against. So we need to be defensively disciplined from the get-go, and we're going to need to be clinical in the moments that we do get chances. But what we certainly need to be is better than what we was today. So we'll look at that, we'll reflect on it, we'll review, we take the positive that we've got through the round, but we'll definitely hit the training ground and make sure that we prepare to play against a really tough Charlton side.
So Aimee, a 2-1 win this afternoon. Your thoughts on that game?
Yeah, I think obviously happy that we got through to the next round and got the win. We're probably miles off our best, and we know that, we reflect on that, and we'll look at that and build on it into next week. But yeah, obviously happy that we got over the line and took our chance as well to be clinical enough to get the result.
So Aimee, player of the match today, your thoughts on your own performance?
Yeah, happy with myself. Just try to help the team as best as I can and give 100%, so it's nice to get some recognition for that. I feel like it's starting to click a little bit for me in a Forest shirt at the moment. Obviously the more time I'm spending on the pitch and playing with the girls and getting advice from coaches and stuff all helps. So yeah, I feel like it was good today.
You're saying that it's starting to click now, you scored in back-to-back games, you really feel like you're starting to build momentum in a Forest shirt?
Yeah, definitely. I think as a forward you always want to score goals as well, so it feels like you've got momentum when you're scoring. But yeah, I think we're creating more chances, being more patient in the final third, and kind of bringing what we have on the training pitch into games now. So yeah, it's good and long may it continue.
Next up's a trip to the league leaders. How much are you looking forward to that tie?
Yeah, it'll be a big game. They're obviously unbeaten for a long time in the league, but we'll want to go there and cause an upset. We've got the quality and the belief to do that. It's just whether we turn up on the day and perform. So yeah, really excited to that, to end that game before Christmas.